This is my presentation video for the first activity of the homework of 4th of September 2024. My name is Alan Sotelo. I like to work. I like to have my space, my own space. I like to talk about topics as my future, about engineering, about working out. I like to talk to different people by the day. That's why I love my work because that's why I love my job because I have the opportunity to meet new people every day, and that way I can expand my perception of the reality and things I dislike. I don't really like all types of music. Uh, Overall, I love every type of music, but not every gender. As techno, I don't really like techno. Don't really appreciate techno. I don't like comedy movies. I don't like love movies. I dislike Hawaiian pizza and also boneless. I don't like it too much. And things that I do for the living, I like to take my hobbies with very responsibility. I'm a really passionate person, and I estimate myself as a big value person that can offer a lot to the world and a lot to my friends and my family, and that constantly I'm looking forward to improve in every aspect, as my abilities, as my skills, as everything that I see that I need to develop and improve for a while. That's it. Thank you very much for watching. This is the video for the second activity of the 4th of September. I need to record an audio or a video telling the next expressions. It's pouring, it's freezing, it's drizzling, it's hailing, it's humid, it's overcast, get soaked, get damaged, get sunburned, get stuck. This is the third video. This is for the homework of 10th of September of the first unit. The question, I need to answer the question of the next video. The question was, how was my trip? How was my vacation? I think my last trip, I traveled to the USA for 3 weeks. I went to Orlando, Florida. I was trying to survive to the roller coasters of Disney and Orlando and Universal Studios. I did like it too much. I was really impressed of the sacrifice that all the employees were making, that were making my experience at the parks better and more inducive as other parks that I have went to here in Mexico. It was a long trip. I was only eating one meal at a day because it was too expensive. The clothes were really cheap, or the food was too expensive. The distances were too long, and the transports costs a lot. They were expensive too. And land when I landed on the plane, on when I went on the plane, I was feeling uncomfortable because I wasn't with my family. I was with two people that I haven't met yet when I got into the plane. And as soon as I landed, I was looking for my family and I couldn't find them. I spent like 3 hours searching for them because I thought that they were in another plane, um, and it was a difficult experience. I also were not um, I was not expecting that type of weather. The weather was too hot. It was like a beach type of weather, and I didn't like it too much. And for the other question that comes in the video, I think I need to answer. The question is, will you sacrifice having a pet because of the person you love? I I can't answer this. I think that a pet and the person that I love are unreplaceable. I can't take a decision because I can't sacrifice a pet for a person because it's a life, and the life that I love most is the. I think my pet is the thing that I loved the most. I used to have a book. His name was Travis, and when I went to Morelia for some activities for my studies, he got sick and he died. So I know what it feels to lose a pet that really made me love with my entire being. So I wouldn't sacrifice my pet. I would let that person that I love to go because I think that it's better that I have a pet in my life than a person that I love, because people are really tricky human beings. People are always cheating, they're always lying, but a pet I think is more loyal to you than a human being. Hi, this is the video for the second activity of the homework of 10th of September. I need to listen and record an audio or video reading the next words. These are from the page 8, this vocabulary. The next words are an elephant, a lion, a snake, a bat, a hippopotamus, a blue whale, a tarantula. And the words to describe these animals are enormous, tiny, adorable, gorgeous, fierce, aggressive, and playful. Right now, I'm doing the Unit 2 Speaking 1 activity. This is from the homework of 11th of September that I was absent. I need to answer the next question in a video. I need to talk about my strengths and weaknesses. I need to tell two positive things and two negative things about me. Well, two positive things about me is that I'm a hardworking man. I'm always trying to do my best in everything and in every aspect. Um, I am always worrying about other people. I'm always worrying if they're okay, if they're doing good. I'm always trying to look forward to plans, future. I'm always looking for studies to making good decisions, looking at the statistics to know if I'm doing the best thing that I can do. And I'm always, I can tell a positive thing of me is that I'm always worried about perfection. I want to always try to be perfect in every aspect, and that always makes me feel tired all the time. But it doesn't matter because every aspect that I'm looking forward to improve is making a huge impact in the way other people look at me, in the way other people have a perception of me. Like in classroom, they always looking for a smart guy, and if I'm doing the best things that I could do as a student, they're always going to look for me and they're going to team up with me, and that way that I can be the best student or the best person in society that I can be. And two things negative about me: I'm not always responsible, and I'm not always taking the good decisions. I'm not always good enough. I think that the my biggest weakness is that I'm not always on time. I'm not always going to classes. I'm not always going to do activities that demands too many time of my day because in my perception, doing too much time in activity is a loss is a loss of time and is a loss of energy that I'm not going to get returned. So that's my weaknesses. I'm not that responsible and I'm not good at enough and I'm not always on time. That's my weaknesses. And my two positive things that I I consider that are my strengths. I'm always worried about perfection. I'm a perfectionist and that I'm always worrying about other people. This video is for the Unit 2 Speaking 2 activity. And this is for the 12th of September class. I was absent. And I need to answer the question, which is the most important profession in society? Well, that comes with a really big perspective. I think the most important profession must be an engineering, something in engineering, because engineers are always trying to develop a lot of new technologies that will help humanity to make it an easier life. I think that is what engineers are trying to do all the time, and I think that is the most important profession because without them there would be no innovation, no technology development, and we will have a lot of trouble on being able to do certain type of things, and it would be a lot harder to deal with a lot of infrastructure problems.